First time I skated Mega was at Bob's house about 3 years ago. Went up in the cart, got to the top. He's like, all right, so just drop in and go to your knees. Do that, you know, like a bunch of times just until you feel comfortable. I go, drop in, and you know, I roll a little bit. Then after like a split second, I mean, I did everything to prepare for this. And I didn't tie my shoes. So my shoe flew off and I had to flip over to my back. I was sliding down like a turtle on the ramp, and then I got to the bottom, my dad was there. And I was like, I think I'm done. And I mean, that was my first experience. And then a few years later, I finally made it.
Well, this ramp's been here, I would say 3 years now. I know it's 25-foot radius with 2.5 feet of vert on this quarter pipe here. The takeoff is about 150 feet downhill before you hit your jump. And in the gaps, we have the 50, 60, and 70-foot gap.
There's only 2 mega ramps in the world. One's here at Woodward and the other one's at Bob's house. Skating the Mega here at Woodward West is really fun because more like relaxed, and since there's camps going on, you got all these friends and everyone I know, and it's a really good place to learn tricks because the gap's filled in, you just roll right across and it's fun to skate.
The kids today are really lucky, and they have access to a lot of facilities, you know, even having access to mega ramps or just like a lot of good parks that might not have existed in like previous generations.
It's amazing for me to see somebody like Tom at the age of 13 and then think of how we were at 13. There's no comparison. I mean, of course, it was our generation that came up with a lot of things that these guys are doing now, but they're taking everything and turning it into a completely new thing, and they're taking the hard